Two new prosecutors include two more victims in federal indictment for Diddy's ST case. Jesus Christ. This man ain't getting out of jail, man. They really want this man to be in prison. To be honest with you, I don't think he did all that shit. You know why I think I did a video about this earlier too. I don't think Diddy did all this stuff. I'm gonna tell you why. I was looking on TV. They have a new documentary coming out about Diddy. It's like every week since this man been arrested, there's been documentaries about Diddy. Tubi got like 4 or 5 of them on Tubi. It's like 1 or 2 of them on Netflix right now. CNN got one. And I'm like, they have all these documentaries about this whole thing with Diddy. And the man, wouldn't you think if they're going to do a documentary, they would want everything to play out, then do a complete documentary? This man hasn't even been to trial yet. This trial don't start till May. And they got like 10 to 15 documentaries already about this man being guilty. That's what I'm saying. That's what made me realize, like, I don't know if he did all this. Because why is everybody so gung-ho to show him in a bad light? Everybody got a documentary now. I even think Lifetime talking about coming out with one. It's like almost every network has a Diddy is guilty documentary, and the man ain't even went to trial yet. His trial is not until another 3 months. So it's like, is this just propaganda stuff to convince people that he's guilty before his trial, so they can go ahead and people be like, he'll already be guilty in the court of public opinion, so that way when he really goes to real court, everybody just automatically have their mind made up and just say guilty? That's what I think it is. That's what I think it is, because it's like, how many? They got 15 documentaries on this man. 15. They got Diddy's a monster. The man behind Bad Boy. The real Bad Boy. Like, just all these documentaries about Diddy. And I'm like, but wait a minute. If I'm gonna do a documentary, because pretty much when you're doing a documentary, you're telling a story. You're telling a story about someone's life and about an incident. This is a story. These documentaries are supposed to be about this incident that Diddy committed. They should have a beginning, which is the beginning of all these allegations, right? A middle, which is him going to jail, and then an end. That should be the end, which is him going to trial and getting convicted. End of story, right? He hasn't been to trial yet. He hasn't even been to trial yet. He hasn't even seen a judge yet. So it's like, how can y'all make a documentary about the situation, and the situation hasn't even ended yet? It's not even over yet. It's still ongoing. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I know. I said, you know what? They making all these documentaries, and these are like top-notch networks with clout that are doing these unfinished story documentaries about this man's case. That's why I'm like, you know what? I think they want him to go to jail, and I don't think he did all that shit. If all these networks, because you would think if I was a network, and I see 3 or 4 of the networks already done a documentary on Diddy, why would I jump on the bandwagon when they already got the views? It's already been told. They've jumped the gun already, and the man haven't even went to trial yet. Why would I follow suit and make another documentary? And I know that everybody, there's other networks that have done 5 and 6 of them already. Why am I going to fall behind and be the 7th network to do a documentary? You see what I'm saying? So it's almost like all of them are all in cahoots to make this man look guilty in the court of public opinion before he even gets to real court. And FYI, people don't realize, right before this whole thing went down, I think it's what's the name of that liquor group? I forgot the name of that liquor group that Diddy was signed to with Ciroc, and he sued, ended up winning. They own a lot of media companies, because this is that liquor group that Diddy was signed to, that he ended up suing over that Ciroc deal, and he ended up winning. They are a multi-billion-dollar company, and they have ties to media. So it's like, You know, it just seems like this man didn't do it. I mean, I'm not vouching for Diddy, but I'm just saying I'm starting to realize that a lot of media now is all propaganda to make people think a certain way. It's not about just telling the story, the honest story. It's about making someone look a certain way, and we got the tools and the media and the propaganda to use it. That's what it seems like to me. But yeah. Anyway, so now we got two more people that came out and saying that he did something to him. So man, it's not looking too good, man. They really want to keep this man behind bars, and I really think that they really. My opinion is I really think they want to keep him behind bars because Diddy became a independently billionaire, multi-billionaire black man with no ties to any kind of white allegiance, especially after that lawsuit, for racial discrimination. And he won. That's what I think it's all about. So they want to destroy this man, drain his account, and throw him in jail. That's what I think. This is a perfect opportunity. They can drain his assets with court costs, lawyer fees, and all that stuff. And they can and once he's drained, they convict him. Because they'll drag this out. And the more they drag this out, the more Diddy got to pay fees, his lawyers, and all that kind of stuff. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I'm a bit of a conspiracy theorist, too, a little bit, especially when it comes to us in this country, because they really don't want us to have money like that. Like when you become a billionaire, you could change multiple family. You could change lives. You know how much a billion is? People don't realize how much a billion is. A billion is $1,000,000,000. 1,000 millions is $1 billion. Get it? 1,000 millions. That's a lot of power, a lot of financial power. And when you have that kind of financial power independently as a black man, you become a threat. That's why Tyler Perry better watch out. So Tyler Perry throwing it in their face. He building big state-of-the-art studios like what white folks got. Tyler Perry managed to keep his nose down, stay out of the media. He don't do too much social media unless he's promoting something. So he's been able to fly under the radar, but I don't know. I really feel like that when you become too successful as a black man, a heterosexual black man in America, you become a threat. And they want to take you up out of here. The best thing that Diddy should have did when all this stuff was kind of boiling up is when he paid his money to Cassie. He should have gave her money when she asked for it. That would have calmed the fires. And then as soon as that little, even after he paid her, even if he would have paid her and then it would have been done, I would have moved. I would have bought me a house. I'm a billionaire. You can buy a house like that. I would have bought a house in a country that doesn't have extradition, like Russell Simmons did. Russell Simmons had little inklings about Russell Simmons being, who was almost a billionaire himself, black man. It was inklings, it was boilings, it was little whispers of Russell Simmons doing foul stuff to women. Matter of fact, they came out with a little small documentary on HBO about him doing stuff to women. Russell got the hell up. Within a month, Russell had already bought a mansion in a country that doesn't have extradition like that. Russell didn't play. Russell got the hell up out of here. He said, y'all ain't gonna put me in jail like R. Kelly and Bill Cosby. Russell got the hell up out of here. Russell's like, not me, baby. He still comes back every now and then, but he don't stay. He come back for a little bit, handle his business, maybe a week's top, and he back out the country. Russell don't play. Russell's like, y'all ain't gonna get me like y'all did Diddy. Anyway, what y'all think about this video, man? Leave your comments and subscribe to Charles and Ezra. Hit the thumbs up button.